The kingdom of molecules is a beautiful and exciting place. Known for its progressive qualities, Molecule Kingdom is a place for fun and full of acceptance, housing small diatomic molecules as well as molecules with hundreds of atoms. Can you imagine? So exciting! But now, the kingdom of molecules is threatened. A huge, dark force of mutation living on the outside of Molecule Kingdom wants to come take over and end the molecular world as we know it. These molecules have never fought something as dark and terrible as this, and for now they are defenseless. But locked in a vault in the highest room of the tallest tower, there is said to be something that can save the molecules. However, no one knows how to unlock the door with the hint on the door given. But there is a young, spry molecule named Doris, who is so smart that she at least understands what the hint means.
Great Scott! I've done it! I've finally balanced it! The first redox reaction to ever be successfully balanced on paper! I have a lot of work to do, don't I? But this could save us.
Hey Doris, any progress?
I did it! I balanced it!
What? No way! I don't believe it.
Well, believe it because I am a freaking genius. Joey, we still have so much to do. Balancing on paper is one thing, but now we have to go talk to the magical wizard that will give us the necessary ingredients to physically solve the reaction. I already have the main ingredients, sulfuric acid and the bromine ion. But now we need to talk to the different wizards about the water, hydrogen ion, and electrons.
Well, I travel a lot, so I know where to go. What do we need first?
We need the water molecules in order to balance the oxygen.
Okay, I know where to go. We have to talk to the mermaid that lives on the ocean side. She eats people sometimes, but if we catch her right after mealtime, we hopefully won't be in too deep waters.
And so our chemists went to the sea. There they met a beautiful, but honestly sus mermaid.
Hello, landlubbers. Have you come for pearls, or teeth of a shark, or pregnant male seahorse? Careful with that one.
No, we are just searching for 2 water molecules in order to save Molecule Kingdom from certain destruction.
Water molecules? That's actually kind of chill, though. I'll tell you what. I just ate an entire family sailing the waves too late in the evening, and I'm in a great mood. If you can scare me in 2 tries without causing me physical harm, then I will give you the molecules.
Okay, here I go. Boo!
How about this?
What is that?
This is a block of potassium metal. Do you know what happened when water and potassium reached together?
No, I don't, and I don't really care. Ah! Holy crap! Okay, fine, you win! Hold on a sec. These are water molecules. Don't get thirsty.
Okay, thanks.
Bye!
Next, our heroes traveled as fast as they could to the dark forest, where there lived an old, crinkly, but kind hermit, who they hoped really did have the protons they needed.
Hello, merchant. You look so good today. See, we really could use some of those special protons if you would be down to give us some.
By the beard on my crinkly chin, I say I will, but you have to answer one question first.
Okay.
What is something that can be shifted and moved, withheld and released, but never created or destroyed?
Wait, I know this one.
Energy!
Solid work. I'm going to leave for a second and return with 2 golden protons.
Don't worry, buddy. We got it.
We'll handle these with care. They are some of the most basic but important building blocks of matter.
Okay, thanks.
Bye. Bye.
See ya, kids!
Following that short, rather concerning encounter, the two traveled south to the Great Mountain, where they sought out the final master. His teepee was located at the summit, and it was surrounded by an electrified fence. From inside the giant teepee, really good music could be heard, which was uncommon for the old masters of the time. He was a giant specimen of a creature, magnificent and terrifying. He literally glowed with the energy surrounding him as well. They called him the Gloger!
Well, let's just knock on the door to the fence. Am I right?
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this one. I mean,
I don't care. We're doing it anyways.
okay.
Who dares interrupt my music meditation? Have you come to be eaten?
No. We were hoping that you could help us save the world and maybe loan us some of those exciting electrons that you have.
Oh well, isn't that cute? I'll tell you what. If any of you can make it past the fence and to the other side, I will be happy to give you the electrons. But a warning, if you touch the fence, well, let's just say I enjoy my food just as much cooked.
All right, well, I think we should just go home at this point. No?
No, we can figure this out. We are so close. I remember when I was learning about electricity from the old mistress books that there was one thing that electricity could not get through.
Oh my god. No, wait. I think you told me. What was it? The rhubarb plant or
No. But you were kind of close this time. Rubber. Rubber does not conduct electricity, but we don't have access to enough rubber.
Well, then it's hopeless.
No. A lot of times you run into walls like this, and you just have to try different path. What could be another way?
I mean, all we have is the rubber on our shoes, but we have to use our hands to climb the fence, so that won't work.
Wait, I have an idea.
Doris set to work on a project. She sent Joey to get the great fern leaves that grew at the bottom of the mountain, called the ionobond trees. These huge trees has ferns that were so strong and stiff that they were used as shields in the ancient battles against the terrible old diseases. Joey gathered the dried leaves that had fallen at the bottom, and while he did this, Doris set to work constructing with the metal in her backpack a machine that was the first of its kind. When Joey returned with the tree leaves, Doris had completed the invention. She then tied all the leaves into place, making a canvas balloon-like structure, and told Joey to get in. She then activated the combustion reaction, and Joey screamed, just slightly, as the balloon inflated, and then picked the machine off the ground with Doris hanging onto the bottom. Doris was excited, but then realized that her invention was not strong enough to get them both fully off the ground. Taking a deep breath, she used her rubber-soled shoes to carefully scale the fence, using the handles on the bottom of the balloon as balance. Right at the top of the fence, the balloon began to run out of fuel, so she yelled, "Jump!" to Joey. Doris leaped off the top of the fence, letting go of the handles of the hot air balloon, while Joey leaped out of the seated space. They both landed bruised, but uncooked, on the right side of the fence. They walked through the giant's little garden and towards the large tent, which had little bulbs of light buzzing in and out of it. They then walked in the tent, and there the giant sat, holding a little glass box with 4 little things buzzing around like frenzied bees inside.
Well, guys, you did it. I'm impressed. Here are the electrons as promised, and here are some of the best electrolytes in the land for the journey home. Stay thirsty, my friends.
Thank you. Okay. Run, Joey. No, Joey, run faster.
I'm not as fast as you, Doris. Chill.
They argued like this back and forth as they left the giant's teepee and made their way back to the castle and into Doris's study.
First, I'll add the 2 water molecules to balance the oxygen. Okay, looks good. Now, I will add the hydrogen ions to balance the hydrogen. And now, the most delicate part. I'll let the electrons go and they will be sucked into the half reaction respectively and balance the 2 sides, yielding the full reaction.
When the electrons entered the reaction, there was a small explosion that sent both Joey and Doris flying back. Both were okay, though. Stop worrying!
Doris! Doris, look!
What is that?
Lying where the reaction took place was one glowing key. They marveled at its awesomeness for only a second before Doris extracted herself from the trance, grabbed Joey, and raced to the highest room of the tallest tower. As they approached the door, a magic keyhole appeared. Well, Doris was a genius after all, so she put 2 and 2 together and inserted the key and turned. When the door opened, they gasped. Sitting in all her glory was the greatest chemistry master ever to live. Her name, Cassidy the Brown. She did not say a word because every gesture and facial expression she made, Doris and Joey grasped. She simply understood the entirety of the situation without having to ask Joey or Doris a thing. In one speedy motion, she constructed the first molecular wings, grabbed Doris and Joey and flew down the tower and out of a window and onto the roof of the castle. She faced the great dark thing head on. The great dark thing encroached on the city's outer walls. It had turned the landscape into death, and everything it touched was mutated into other things that caused more death. It grew, and no weapons the city mustered would stop it. With one beautifully constructed reaction, Cassidy sent a wave of what looked like light into the darkness, and a boom resounded throughout the land. The darkness in return sent a wave of itself at Cassidy, which she countered. This continued for an unbearable amount of time as Doris, Joey, and the other chemists of the kingdom watched helplessly.
For days, we watched as Cassidy the Brown sent tendrils of light into the abyss while it spouted dark mutation at her in return. The chemical knowledge she used, I could not follow at that time, and even today, I'm not sure about all she did to protect our kingdom and inspire its growing chemists. But I know she inspired me. After 4 days, the darkness retreated back, but Cassidy said that until it was destroyed completely, it would always return. With that, she left the Molecule Kingdom to fully conquer the darkness and allowed its young chemists to thrive on their own. But the new chemists of the age always remembered how much she gave to all of their learning and how much their success has to do with her care. We are thankful every day for Cassidy the Brown, and we hope one day that we can find her again and learn even more.